What's up, guys? So the First Purge is the fourth film in the Purge series, and this one is a prequel to the first three. This is showing how the First Purge came to be, sort of. We just kind of get sort of thrown into it 2 days before the experiment happens, as they call it, and they are only testing it on in one location, in Staten Island, I believe. They are testing this experiment, the Purge. And basically we really have, I would say the main character of the film is this sort of drug dealer. He's this drug lord, and he's the big guy of the town, you know. He's like the James Whitey Bulger of this film, almost. But he has a good side to him too. I guess there's similarities there. And then you have another character who's you know, a teen, and then he's getting involved with the wrong people, and his sister, I believe. And these are the three that we sort of follow through the film. This movie doesn't bring anything original to the table, even though it's called the First Purge. And you're kind of wondering, really, how did this start? What's going on here? And really, the explanation they give you is that the American dream is dead, and the country is in the worst place it's ever been, with debt and poverty, and, you know, people out of jobs and everything. So they decided it's a bright idea to test, to let them just release all their anger on one night. And violence, and murder is legal. Everything is legal, as you've known from the past movies. And that's really all they give you, and they sort of just throw you into it. And there's a build-up to it. It finally happens, you know, and the movie is the same as the other ones. Really, there's no difference to it. You just get a different set of characters. And I really was intrigued by the beginning of this film. The way it started, I was like, okay, you know, before the Purge started, thinking, okay, how are they going to do this? You know, it's the First Purge. There's a lot of potential. And the movie just progressively gets worse. I mean, it's like, it progressively gets to awful. You know, just as it goes on, I'm just continuing not to care, and because it's all the same. There's nothing new. Shooting, killing, blah, blah, blah. You get characters that you don't care about, that you're introduced to, that you're supposed to care about. Are they likable? Not really, I don't think. There's nothing relatable to these people. Now, the first one I liked. It was its own contained little movie, and I liked it. Nice horror thriller. The second one, the third one, and the fourth one all follow the same formula, and it just doesn't work for me. I think this might be the worst movie of the year. I think it might be the worst movie of the franchise. I mean, just, it really gets ridiculous. You're watching the last 10-15 minutes of this movie saying, who is fighting who right now? What's going on? I kind of get it, but why should I care? There's just a bunch of nonsense. And I'll say this, I didn't think that the signs in front of each auditorium for The Incredibles 2 about people being photosensitive or have epilepsy, you know, I didn't think that was necessarily necessary. Because it really doesn't happen long, and you know they do it in a way that it's very engaging, I feel. This movie, at the last like 10 minutes of this movie, there is flashing like you wouldn't believe. On, off. And it's a complete assault on your eyes. It was a complete assault on my eyes. And then it just ends. The movie just comes to a close, and you're just sitting there thinking, well, that was no different. What did you bring to the table this time? Absolutely nothing. The acting is okay. There's nothing special going on here. Marissa Tomei is the most notable actress in the film, and her character is completely wasted. This movie, it has a new director than the first three, but the first three were written and directed by the same guy, and he also wrote this movie. And I think if they do another one of these, they need to get a better writer, because the formula is just not working. With me, anyway. I didn't like this movie. It's very hard for me to find things that were good about the movie, other than the acting being okay but nothing special, and I was intrigued in the beginning of the film. This movie did absolutely nothing for me. I looked at Box Office Mojo last night. Each film makes more money than the previous. I don't know where this one's going to land, but people continue to go see these movies. More people each film. I'm going to give The First Purge half a star out of 5. I'm going to give it 0.5 because, like I said, it starts and you're intrigued, but it gets progressively worse. Nothing original here. It's all the same crap, and I am, quite frankly, sick of it. So, guys, comment your thoughts in the comment section. Do you plan on seeing this movie? If you do, you know, I'm not going to stop you, but good luck to you. What are your thoughts? Guys, you can also subscribe to this channel for my reviews for Incredibles 2, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Hereditary, up on this channel now. My review for Ant-Man and the Wasp will be up on Friday, my non-spoiler review. And guys, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to those are in the description of this video. And that's about it. Thank you very much for watching my review for The First Purge. Or should I say, The Worst Purge. Over and out.
Just remember all the good the Purge does.